I grew up in Ipswich, Massachusetts. It's a very small town on the coast. My parents were park naturalists in Acadia National Park. My dad would take me down to the shore and plop me in a tide pool and let me find things, sea anemones, crabs, sometimes a lobster. That was my best find. I found a lobster under a rock in a small tide pool as a child. So I guess I really gained an appreciation for the natural world early. I'm Megan Furnari, and I am an assistant professor of pediatrics. My last year of residency, I created a program called the Women's Leadership Development Program for medical students. I had a bunch of women approach me in my third year of residency from the medical school saying, we are dealing with a lot of challenges. We feel like there's a lot of equity issues and we need to build community. I was like, let's do it. I had the same problems. I don't know why these are everywhere, but we need to stop this. This was, like 6-7 years ago now. And we started this program in the medical school. And instead of talking about wellness, we talked about purpose, vision, passion, leadership, identity, team. And we changed the language entirely. But underneath all that is this heart of well-being. And instead of making that like the front forward language, I shifted. And in doing the leadership language and approach, so many more people could identify with it. With leadership work, it's all about the potential within each individual. You can't go wrong. Like, everyone has potential, and you just have to find it and help support it, and it will grow. The program has been going ever since. We have over 100 women students who have been a part of it, and it's growing, and we're hoping to spread it into other spaces beyond the medical school next year, and include some of the other programs and make it an interprofessional women's program for leadership development. It's an important year to help women find their voices and find mentors and a network that can support them. I actually heard a beautiful story from one of my third-year medical students. She said, Megan, I was out on my clinic rotation in the hospital and I was walking around and I kept seeing women from WLDP, or the leadership program, in different spaces, like with different teams on different rotations, and it just gave me this feeling inside that I was part of something and that I fit, and I was in a community of other women who wanted to make a difference. And that just warmed my heart, because it made me realize that this is impacting an environment and actually adding psychological safety for our trainees and our women trainees who historically have felt often that they couldn't speak up or volunteer for things, do procedures. I think that's the impact that I'm seeing for our learners as this community grows, and they're seeing that and they're saying, I can do this.